It's time for Let's Talk Sports with Ken Grippli Jr. Like, what would you bitch about? What do you mean?
Well, I thought me and you coming in with hors d'oeuvres and a naked body, like, it seemed like we were gonna get in that orgy, man.
We should have.
Totally.
I saw lots of ladies there that wanted to sex, but whenever I talked to them, they just are like mean, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, I've never had sex, so.
I have had sex. Yes, he thinks that he's had sex, but what it really is something else. What are you talking about, Werner? I've had more sex than you, fat fuck. Shut up, frog. You don't even know what sex is. Harrin, has he talked to you about sex?
Ken?
Yes, the frog.
No, like, Ken? Hey, Ken?
Oh, what's up?
Who's this guy?
Okay. See, this is a little weird.
Yeah.
So Werner actually knows you really well, but you don't know him.
I kind of gathered that.
He makes films.
Oh, he makes films.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's actually been spying on the party for quite some time, but none of us know it except for me. I learned about it like 2 episodes back, I think.
This whole time?
Yes, he saw us in the dungeon where we first met you, where we fought the one. Yes, Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, the one.
Remember?
I just like passed out for that.
Yeah,
I was
you
just,
didn't
tired.
even like help us with that one, but it's okay. It's cool. You introduced us to Tag,
Yes, tag.
which is just a phenomenal time.
Well, I
love
mean,
Tag.
I know you like to talk sports on here, so
We talk
I feel
sports.
like it's the greatest sport. Aside from baseball, maybe. I don't know.
Baseball can suck my toe. Wow, frog. Yeah, well, I don't know. Baseball's cool. It really just pays the bills.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, tag's fun, but usually people can't tag me, so that's kind of half the fun anyways.
I think I got you once.
Maybe. I don't think I was trying to run away, though.
I rolled pretty well when I did that. Oh, you weren't even trying to get away from me?
No.
What? Yes, the frog is easily duped.
The only time I think I actually tried was when we were on the casino boat.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I gotta, up my dexterity. But I'm pretty dexterous, actually. So, I don't know. Maybe you're just too quick for everyone.
Well, I did the dodge thing. I dodged before you guys all started. And then my crane stance just, like, really ups my game.
Talk to me about the stances. I've been wanting to learn about them.
So, like, I got the stances, like, a while back. The first one I got was the crane when I was 12. And that's when I got my first tattoo, the crane tattoo as well.
Very cool.
And that one really freaking hurt.
It's metal, baby. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it was just a very slow, like, stick and poke. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen those, like, ancient Japanese ones where they have a hook. And that's pretty much what happened, where it was like a hooked needle, and they do it, and then they pluck your skin.
Ooh, that feels sexy.
It's very traditional. That's actually how I get all mine done.
Oh.
Now. So, but I've been looking to get a shadow one. It'd be nice to have, like, a magic tattoo. No magic tattoos yet.
That would be cool. Everything about me is magic. Now, when you say that you haven't had sex, is that because you're so good at dodging people? That, like, when girls try to come at you, you dodge out of the way?
I never even thought about it, but I think I'm gonna go with that one. I like that. Yeah, that's my reason.
Is that the answer?
Well, no, I grew up at a monastery, and I'm only 19, and I've only been on the road for like a year now, so.
Now answer me this. What is a monastery?
Well, it's kind of like a church, but it's not a church. Like, a church is like a different religion, but it's more about just finding your center and trying to, like, achieve nirvana.
You're centered. That's your belly button.
Yeah.
Right?
Right there in that chakra. But then you have, like, 4 others.
Chakra. Okay.
So you have just, like, pools of energy inside you.
Whoa! Do you have a jacuzzi of energy also as well?
Oh, yeah, that floats around right in your stomach.
Ooh, baby.
That's where I like to hang out most of the time.
That's cool.
Eating hot dogs, doing our thing.
That's why you don't have sex, is because of the pools of energy?
No, I would lived a very disciplined life, so I haven't engaged with the world yet. It's only been 6 months to a year that I've actually been out in the world.
So you were kept in this monastery by people, probably some big bad dudes who were like, hey, you can't leave, you're here, you better be here.
No, I mean, like, I love Monk Yarlin. He's kind of like a father figure to me, but we all got dropped off when we were like 3 years old. And then it was like, we were told we had to be raised there so we could become like the leaders of our family.
So do you know who your parents are?
Well, I know who my dad is, but like my mom dropped me off and then she just like left. So I've never really met her. I mean, I grew up with her till I was 3, but I don't remember any of that.
He is the opposite of a bastard. He knows his father, but he does not know his mother. Oh, thanks for chiming in, Werndog.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I see. Okay, but they don't let you have sex.
Well, no, I mean, it's just that's not what we do there.
Did Monk Yarlin ever come into your room at night and hey, Karen?
He's not that type of monk, and he's elvish, so he doesn't really mess with anybody other than elves in that.
Oh, he has sex
bet.
with lots of elves.
I bet, you know.
I've had sex with a couple elves.
Really?
Yeah, drow.
Yeah?
Drow mostly.
Oh.
Yeah. I've read a map with little bits.
I feel like a lot of elves are just like so serious that they'd be super serious if you tried to have sex with them. Yeah,
well, I had sex with one and then I fell asleep and all my money was gone.
That sounds terrible. How did that happen?
At least I got my rocks up.
Yeah, I mean, you fell asleep, so you must have like done your thing.
Well, I thought she was gone. I thought she left the room. Actually, usually they leave the room right after sex, and then, but I guess she was hiding, and then later I woke up, wasn't there.
That must have been a big room.
So, yeah. Well, we've been murder hobos, as you know, so we just get rooms and inns.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys get rooms and inns.
I just sleep outside with the robot guy on our team.
Well, I mean, he just sleeps outside, like, near me.
That's odd. I feel like, are you guys afraid you'll get, like, kicked or something and like someone's gonna come by and kick you?
No, I sleep on the roof, usually. Or in a tree. Trees are my favorite. But, you know, when we were in the city, there was a lot of pigeon and a lot of pigeon shit in that tree. So I was like, I'm just gonna sleep on the roof. I like the stars. I like to sleep under the stars. Right.
And of course, when I sleep, usually my bed gets wet, but it's not because I'm pouring buckets of water on myself at night. It's because I still haven't learned not to pee when I'm going to bed.
How old are you?
13.
Oh,
but in frog years, that's 32.
That's quite old. Either way you slice that.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be fucking weird if I just poured buckets of water on myself at bed at night because I'm a frog?
Yeah,
that would be so weird, right?
I mean,
but that's not what I'm doing.
I feel like I'd understand that actually a little better.
No, that'd be so ridiculous. What I'm doing is I'm peeing. I pee the bed at night because I don't know how to control my bladder.
We should like start trying to see if we can like find inns near streams or like ponds for you. I feel like.
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, do you think you'd be more comfortable sleeping in a pond?
No, it's not that. It's not that I'm pouring buckets of water on myself at night in bed because I'm a frog and I'm amphibious. It's that I go to sleep and then I can't control my bladder. I get scared and I piss the bed.
Well, does like your skin still need the water?
My skin?
Does it absorb the pee?
Well, as you see, actually Werner told me about how I came to be. I'm not actually a frog. Well, I'm not actually a Grippli.
Well, how? What?
I'm a dog. I used to be a dog. That was the offspring of, correct me if I'm wrong, Werner, it was the offspring of Shotgun Dog, right? Yes, the frog speaks true.
So you're like multicultural or kinda. I mean, how long were you a dog for?
I don't know, Werndog. That's a good question. How long was I a dog for? Shotgun Dog recruited me to transfrogify you when you were but a wee pup.
Oh, just a pup.
Oh, just a pup, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And apparently I was the product of Shotgun Dog and a halfling that he was related to.
Oh,
like a cousin.
are you okay?
So
like
I think I'm
genetically, like.
I think there's a screw loose. I guess.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
saw that happen with some German people.
Some German people?
Yeah.
Wait, what are Werner, have you been talking to Harrin? But oh wait, no, you didn't even meet.
No.
How
If
do you
he's
know-
German, he sounds German.
I am not German, although that misapprehension often floats about. What I am is Bavarian, as you could tell by my accent. Were you from my original realm?
Oh, yeah, the V where it's supposed to be a W threw me off. Werner.
Well, yes, the Bavarians share the pronunciation of W's as V's with the Germans, but our accents are a bit different.
So was like shotgun dog German?
No, but that German that's a different. I'm surprised you know about German. That's Are you a planeswalker?
Well, I study a lot of different realms, so like, I love history, and when you're not like learning new stances or trying to like achieve nirvana, you read a lot of books, things like that.
Where did you find the books? Have you been consorting with Mordenkainen?
No, there's just a large library over at the temple.
Oh, I see.
That's why I'm always looking for books every time we go out in the world, but it's hard to find books.
It's true, he's always looking for books, which I would be too, but I don't know how to read. So that's kind of a weird thing, because obviously sex, whenever we have sex, we read poetry, and I always have to make it up, because I don't know how to read.
Right on the spot.
I don't know how to read.
The muse just speaks through you.
Exactly, and the girls usually they don't realize that I just made it up. Yes, they do. Shut up, Werner. God, man, why do you guys just fucking throw a wrench in everything I say?
Hey, you're not too nice to my friend Ken over here.
Nice? I'm the reason this podcast has any viewership, because of my cinematic acumen and masterpieces. Snapes on a plane and Snakes quotes on a plane, the Nirvana song.
Is that coming out soon? I haven't heard of it.
But Snapes came out at the Little Hill Theater that we were just able to create because we solved some of the supply chain problems that perennially mar this realm.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been back to the Little Hills in a while.
Also, Werndog, that's not true. You didn't solve the problems. You had an in with a bandit in the Wicked Forest? Is that just a name you made up? No, of course not, Frog. You're the one who makes up shit, not me.
This seems to be like some family drama I wasn't aware of that I was walking into.
It's funny you say that, because Werndog, you say that my dad is Shotgun Dog, but if you're asking me, you're my dad. We're family.
Oh, dropping bombs, Werndog. What do you guys say about that?
Whatever you want to think, a Frog. But the whole notion is a mite ridiculous, if you ask me. Okay, all right. Well, sick.
So are you like shooting a documentary on Ken, or like why are you here?
Oh, you don't know the whole thing that's going on? He is making me... Okay, so, right. Remember when we were going to go to the orgy, I took all my pants off?
Yeah,
or my clothes off.
That. We almost got it.
And you know what? Whenever I'm walking around, it's like there's like 5 donuts around my body.
Yeah, I know that.
It's because I got to wrap my big-ass dick around my body.
Yeah.
Right. So the reason that happened is because the frog... so the reason I got transfrogrified is because... fucking Werndog gave me a chocolate frog straight from Mordenkainen. Fucking like large big ass sorcerer or something. He's not really that large. He's just mighty powerful. Yeah, sure. But I guess the frog was fucked up, so he's not that powerful. Because the chocolate frog that he gave me, made my dick just fucking giant.
Oh, so your dick wasn't always that giant.
Well, when I was a wee pup, I would imagine it was the size of a wee pup's dick.
Sounds about right. And so do Gripplies just have big dicks, or?
You would think, but that's not... Well, I don't know, but Werner tells me no, because I'm not actually a Grippli. I'm just like a dog who got reskinned as a Grippli in order to thwart the turtles.
I don't remember running into any Gripplis on my time on the road before we joined in, and yeah, you don't see very many Gripplis, so not a lot of reference.
Yeah, but we haven't met a single one.
No. Yeah, no. I haven't, even before I joined the group, so.
Right. And I mean, I know my mom, but that's it. And I only saw her like once. It's like, I went to bed, pissed the bed, and then, I saw her was swimming.
She's the halfling.
Well, that would be, oh, you're right. Oh, you're right.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
We're going deep.
I don't have a real frog mom, Vern. Yes, frog, you idiot. I told you that your mother was a halfling related to Shotgun Dog. Why are you so thick? I've got a big ass dick. Obviously, that's why I'm thick. Vern?
Yeah,
yes.
Vern. Jeez.
Yeah, Vern, jeez. I just learned I didn't have the mom. I thought that was my mom, and her name was Bork. Why did you lie to me about that? You told me that I had a mom. It just felt good to me to say, your mother is real. It just felt good. So that's why, fucking frog.
I guess it's the artistic liberty or something, you know.
Yeah, come on, man. Totsugechi. Oh, my Totsugechi. Oh, well, okay. We're learning new things on this one. Have you heard my my new segment on the show called Forget About It?
No. I mean, this is all new to me. You were just like, we were out there. I almost died. And then we got out of that cave and you were like, hey, you want to do a podcast? And I was like, what's a podcast? And then, next thing I know, we're just talking and Werner's here.
A frogcast. People like to watch it because I'm so good at talking about the sports. Werner thinks it's him, but that's bullshit.
Well, you do have that 7-figure contact.
7-figure contact. First toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, sixth toe, dick. Then my dick drags on the floor.
The main character of Vern's new documentary. Everybody go out and watch it.
Right.
Got to do the plug.
So, yeah, I don't get why... Thanks for doing the plug, Harrin. I
got you.
I don't get why me having the malfunctioned cock is important for your documentary, Vern. Why? That doesn't make sense to me. It's just something that the people need to see and remember. I told you, I will also eat a malfunctioned chocolate filmmaker so that I have a big ass dick as well and have to coil it around my body.
But it shrinks, Vern.
Yes, of course. When you get aroused, the dick retracts, becomes smaller.
So is that like better, or I mean, I don't know. It's not totally a bragging point. I
gotta say, it makes it harder to do sex because obviously sex, like, read poetry to the girl, have her read me poetry, bask in an ice tub by myself, keep my clothes on, and then roll around the floor drying off the water. But when my dick's hard, when I roll around the floor, it's like when my belly's on the floor, it's like I'm being propped up by my hard 4-inch dick.
Oh, do you ever try like cock push-ups with that? Just like 1, 2, 3.
That's a good idea.
4.
I should try it, but I don't really. I like to say, I don't like workouts aren't for the bedroom.
What do the ladies think about like the whole being in the bed thing?
They're never there because we usually don't actually use the bed for sex. But I mean, because everyone uses a ice tub, right?
Oh, well, I wouldn't know.
That's right.
That's all new information to me.
You don't even have sex.
No, I guess I got to get like an ice tub next time we go out.
You should. Well, but I thought you weren't allowed to have. Are you allowed to have sex?
I'm allowed. I mean, so I grew up in the monastery, life of discipline. Released from the monastery, went back home, and my dad was like, "Well, your journey isn't over, so now you have to go find your mom out in the world," which was kind of weird because like a lot of my friends got to just go like home. I had never been home in like 16 years, and then he was like, "No, on the night we were all supposed to celebrate, he had my bags packed and he just like made me leave.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I'm looking for my mom. I don't know what she looks like really. All I know is that she gave me my holy symbol that I wear around my neck.
Which is what?
It's this, you know.
For the people at home, obviously I see it all the time.
Oh yeah, well it's, you know, wooden beads carved, and they have different animals kind of representing like some of the stances, kind of like the journey. And then in the very end, I have this white ivory palm that she carved, because we're all supposed to like carve our own holy symbols when we learn our first stance. But I guess Monk Yarlin said I should just have the one that she left with me when I was 3. So I inherited hers instead of making my own.
Oh, hey, at least Yarlin let you keep that, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the only thing I had from my mom, so.
Well, you like him, though. You think he's cool.
Yeah, he's great, you know, he taught me my stances. He's a cool dude, you know.
Think there's any romantic possibilities there?
No, more of like a dad. My dad was never really my dad.
That
and then
could
he
be
just
hot.
kicked me out. No?
Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Wouldn't it be cool to read poetry to your dad, right?
Well, like poetry's just cool.
Yeah, like sex. Sex is cool.
Well, I gotta figure that one out. I thought we were gonna figure that out when we went to the orgy.
So does the frog. Shut. What do you mean, Vern? The only thing I need to figure out is how to get my dick less big. It's too big.
Drama.
Yes, beautiful cinematic drama. See, Frog, he knows your friend. That's why this would be perfect material for the silver screen. Yeah, I guess. Just, can we get the filming happening soon? Because Jesus. There you go. See, Jesus. No, Totsugechi. I just messed up. I didn't mean to say that. Shut up, Werner. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you. Shout out Totsugechi.
Yeah. Well, when we were in the dungeon where we first met you.
Yeah.
By the way, why were you there?
Well, I like chased a squirrel in, and like I don't know how long I chased that squirrel, because next thing I know, I'm like 8 floors down in a pub, and then somebody just like murdered that squirrel, and that was really sad.
You just chased a squirrel?
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to know its name. I wanted to be its friend.
Did you figure out its name?
No, they murdered it.
I wonder if its name was Chihuahua.
Oh.
Okay, so that's wild. How did that happen? You just came to that dungeon was like crazy, abyssal, dark, fucking hellfire shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people kept saying, but I think they were all liars. Like, I didn't run into anything on my way down. They're all just a bunch of fucking losers who don't.
Whoa. You're so lucky that you were able to hold your own there, or that the guy was, I guess he was preoccupied with us.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know how I got mixed into all of that, because I remember, like, asking him how I got stuck with that, because I never met him before. And then all of a sudden, I found out there's this guy who just, like, rules the thing, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go to bed. So, yeah, that's when I sat down.
Yeah, well, that's wild. The fact that you could be there in that room and you was just like, hey, I'm going to chill out. Like, I don't know if I could ever, maybe that's like what a monk, is that a monk thing? That's what monks do?
Well, I meditated, you know, and I was trying to figure out what the next move could be. I was hoping maybe there was another squirrel, so like, that's how I got down there, so maybe I could get back up, just chasing a squirrel, nobody would bother me.
Right.
So, you know, I think something about squirrels just kind of like, you get a pass.
Right, you meditate. Is that when you jerk it off?
No, that's when I try to go swimming in my jacuzzi.
Oh, in the jacuzzi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, you can't have like moss and all this crap in your jacuzzi. You got to clean it.
What's a moss?
Moss?
Oh,
like
moss.
On a tree? Yeah.
Moss.
Yeah.
Yep. That's still crazy. You were able to be there, and then you were like, "Yo, I'm with you guys." We totally got saved there too. Like, I thought we were done. So.
Well, I like fell asleep and I come to, and next thing I know, I heard like you saved everybody. So.
Well, not to toot my own horn. I mean, I'm pretty dope. Yeah, slugger, triples, singles, doubles, home runs, baby. But in that, I'm not to toot my own horn, but to toot my own horn. Yeah.
Yeah, toot away.
I was kind of the shield, for everyone. I was a tank, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, we got through there, and then I guess Morgoth came through.
Yes,
He
yeah,
didn't
we got
seem
saved.
like a nice guy when I met him, though.
I would not describe him as nice.
He he is a good hugger. I do like the hugs.
Yeah, he's rad. I would say he's rad.
Yeah, I don't know about this trial thing we have to go on.
Yeah, people have learned about it on the show. Werndog told everyone. I don't know why. But yeah, we got to go to a fucking thing. It's bullshit. You know,
I don't know how I keep getting mixed up in these things with you guys. Like,
I don't either, because really, your whole vibe is different than a lot of the folks that are also part of our adventuring crew.
mm.
Fucking the goblin Sturt. Him and the girl. I don't know her name. I should know her. Nick.
Nix.
Right, Nick. Him and Nick are they like weird, spooky kind of? What's going on with them?
I have no clue. Like, I tried to figure it out. They still never told us.
Oh boy, are you two in for a real surprise? Yeah, Werner, you probably know, you fucking old fart. Yes, but I would never tell you. All right.
What's going on, Vert?
I don't know. I don't even. Honestly, knowing him, he's probably fucking with us. Yes, I'm fucking with you. Hey, thanks, Vern.
But yeah, I mean, they were weird for a little while, but now they seem fine. Like, Nyx is just, they're very quiet.
No,
I haven't had much conversation with them. I don't know them too well, but you know.
No, I don't think they're. No, I didn't think that they were doing. Like, I wasn't saying that like something was going on or going down. I just I brought it up as like a way to, like they got different vibes than you.
Yeah, I can see that. Although, like, Sturt just saved my life. That was the scariest thing I've ever been through. And then you healed me, but like, I thought I was gone.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring up the subject because I didn't know if you were ready to talk about it or not, but we totally can if you want. I know it hits you hard. It hits you real hard.
Yeah, I'm not totally okay with everything that's happened. Trying to meditate and feel better, but there's definitely something in my ki that's just like blocked right now.
Your ki.
Well, that's what gives me all my strength. Like, you're a paladin, right?
Yes, I'm a knight. I'm a holy knight of Totsugechi, one of a kind.
So you can do like magic, cool stuff, right?
Yeah, I can heal you with my hands.
I can't do any magic stuff, but I harness the energy inside me to use to strengthen me and be more powerful.
Right.
That's key. That's what I was trained to do.
That is key. That's the key to winning in battle.
Yeah, and it's also like a K-I, not K-E-Y.
What's K-I?
Key.
Oh,
it's like when you want to go chill in your jacuzzi, you need to like reach down inside and get stuff from the jacuzzi.
Right, because your jacuzzi usually have, people or dirt, trash that like gets in there, and then you got to pull it out.
Yeah. So if I've got trash in there, then I can't use the jacuzzi to be more powerful.
Oh, so you got to be pure clean.
Yeah, that's why like I taught myself how to do that and like leave behind like the material world for a little while.
That's why you can't have sex.
I mean, I can. I just have never bothered. It hasn't been an interest for me because I tried to leave everything behind.
Which is really surprising to me because of how much you love books. And sex is all about reading poetry.
Well, there's more in books than just poetry.
Werner, is that true? Yes, Frog. Of course. Books aren't only poetry. What?
Yeah, there's like history in there and science and like spells and things like that.
If
you'd like, I can like teach you to read.
I don't know. I don't think I'm smart enough for it. Yes, he's not smart enough. He was talking to me about trying to learn some wizard spells, and I was like, "Fat chance, frog. You're not even, you're like 6 points away from being able to do that." Yeah, I guess I don't know. He talks about points or something.
I mean, you learned to be a rogue though.
Yeah, rogues aren't smart though. They're just sexy
And sneaky.
and sneaky.
Like the ones I know. You're not so secretive, but Nyx is secretive. So
Yeah, but
secretive.
I'm even better at opening treasure. Actually, I'm not. I thought I was. I thought I was better at opening treasure chests than she was, but it turns out she's actually she's a little
I
bit
mean,
better.
she's pretty badass, but like, I don't know.
Nick, yeah, I'd say Nick's pretty cool.
I mean, she didn't really party with us when we were out in that
Yes,
nightclub.
she doesn't really like to. I will say she's
Not
honestly.
a partier.
Is she badass? Yes. Is she cool? Yes. Do I think she's kind of mean to me? Yeah.
But
But
she's mean to everybody. I mean,
well, that's probably true. You know, yeah, you're probably maybe I'm taking it a little too personally.
yeah. I mean, I think that's just part of like who she is. I'd like to know why, but like maybe we'll figure that out. You know, we got to figure out what's going on with the robot.
She's real mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the robot. Well, at least he see. Okay, that's what I was gonna say, right, Werner? Remember when I told you I was gonna say this? I don't know what you're speaking of. Well, but you will. I was gonna tell you, like, there's like factions within our adventuring party. Like, there's Sturt and me. We're jokesters. We joke around, and you're kind of a jokester. Like, you do tags and stuff, which is dope.
Mhm.
And there's like the people who are like kinder, like more serene, like kind of. They don't like to fight as much as everyone else, and that's like you and Relic, the robot guy.
Well, I mean, I like to fight.
Really?
I started the whole fight with the sharks, which didn't really go in
Dude,
my favor.
By the way, that I had to, you know what sucked? Right when I started the podcast, I couldn't tell everyone that I had a 7-figure contact because it was a lie. Because after we fought the sharks, one of them got one of my toes. So I only had a 6-figure contact.
Oh no! Did it grow back?
Well, yeah,
though?
my toes grow back.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the frog.
So you lost your 7-figure.
Yeah, but it's
contact,
back now.
But you got it.
They got 7-figure contact now.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like you and Relic. Oh, but I guess not because you're more of like you do like to fight.
I do. Well, I'm trained to fight.
You're trained to fight. You're good at fighting.
Yeah, that's my stances.
But like me, the goat, Cyrena, like, and Sturt love fighting, and Nick, I think, kind of likes fighting. But you know, but like
Nyx.
right, Nick. But you and Relic, you and he's saying a different name, moron. What? No, we're talking the same name. You and Relic don't like to fight as much. Oh no, but you do. You just said you did.
I feel like I do. I mean, like even like we like to show restraint sometimes. I feel like there's more to get from restraint, but like even Sturt, like when he shot that fireball. I don't remember what he shot on the boat.
No. He doesn't know. I don't think he knows that one.
No, is it a lightning thing? His
Scorching,
suit does a lot.
I don't know. It might have been I think it was fire.
I remember he hurled something. Yeah, firebolt. He hurled something at the shark, but then he was all like, "Whoa, I'm friends."
At Big Slamu.
Yeah, so like we try to show restraint to people who respect us, but then the shark was just threatening us, like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you." Like,
right.
And I was like, "What?"
And I will say, finding someone in Rathica who shows restraint is one in a mill because no one does that. I mean, we were just on the beach and we got attacked by 3 big ass sharks.
Yeah.
The realm is riddled with violence.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a violent world. If there's anything I've learned on the road in this past year, it's that it's pretty violent.
So violent.
I mean, as a halfling, it's a lot easier. People just like me, and then like a lot of the elves, since I'm a tall fellow, like think I'm an elf, even if I'm just like a short person elf. But you know,
it is cool you're a Halfling. I've had sex with a lot of Halflings, actually.
any Any good experiences? What would
All
you say
good.
overall?
All good. Well, they've all stolen my money. But
That seems to happen to you a lot.
Yeah, but-
Elves, halflings.
doesn't that happen to most people when they have sex, though?
Maybe you should just like hide the money before you have the sex.
It's hard when you're making as much coin as I am.
Oh, yeah, they just know you're balling.
Yeah, well, the gold pieces, they're always busting out of the closet, baby.
Oh, that's how.
I mean, I got a 7-figure contract as well as a 7-figure contact, and sometimes, well, actually, I'm really happy that I haven't gotten a 7-figure sexually transmitted contract.
Yes. I
don't know how those happen. Do you just like read the wrong poem or something?
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a wild world.
This is so fascinating. I'm going to pull out my camera. We're here speaking with 2 adventurers in Rathika, both of whom know almost nothing about sex. Wow, Werner, you just like to edit your movies any way you choose, right? It's like, what is he? Okay, sure,
And
yeah.
does he like hate you?
No, in fact, Werner told me, remember, Werner, you said that we were friends like 2 episodes ago. Yes, me and the frog, we're friends, but not best friends. Okay, but we're still friends.
Okay, well, treat my friend Ken better.
Yeah, Werndog, you hear that? Treat me better. Well, I'm paying him 27 platinum to act in my film.
What's platinum?
Platinum, you... Well, yes, I suppose you've never encountered any platinum. Oh, well, you're the member of the crew that doesn't really...
Yeah, I don't have any money.
You don't know about currency.
I know currency. Like a handful of gold is like 60,000 gold.
Not even close.
Yeah.
A handful?
Yeah, like, my little hand, I hold out some gold. That's like 60K.
Not a wink. No, not even close.
No?
No, a handful, your halfling hands, you could probably carry, if you really tried your darndest, probably 400 gold. Nowhere near.
400?
I wouldn't even give you, not even a K.
I gotta count better.
I mean, if Bahamut got a handful of gold, that might be around 100K.
Okay. Bahamut?
Just ancient, well, really, the first good platinum dragon.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I bet that troll we met could hold a lot of gold.
Oh, yeah. Wait, when did we meet a troll?
Well, I don't think he's around anymore, but Sturt just was like, fuck you. Just...
Classic Sturt.
When we were on the bridge and the troll just held out his hands. Those were big hands. They looked like my hands a little bit. No, they were much bigger.
Wait, I heard about a story about this. Are you talking about, like, the legend of the cum stallion?
Oh, no. That was something.
Oh, that was something else.
That's legend.
Okay, that was something else.
That didn't happen to us, but that...
Wait, when did we meet a troll?
It was when Relic, like, turned himself into a giant, like, island turtle thing, and we had to cross the bridge.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was in my cups.
Forever.
I was in my cups.
Oh, yeah.
And I was very surprised that Relic could do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Relic can kind of do a lot of stuff.
You do a lot of stuff. By the way, okay, I'm glad you brought that up. We go to this Funtown Land or something, like a theme park or some carnival. I don't know what the fuck. Yes, it was a theme park in which they had lots of what we would call in a different realm animatronics. But okay, yeah, we were at the theme park, right?
Yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah, I remember this.
Just hanging out. I ordered like an ice cream from this dimey waitress. And then like, look, I go up to her, I'm like, hey, you want a soda? And she's like, go. She's like, yeah, go away. I was like, okay, fine, sorry, Jesus, you were tired.
Yeah.
And then everyone gets on my back. They're like, oh, we're so sorry for him. But it's like, dude, I just offered her a soda. Is that so wrong?
I don't. I mean, is that in like Grippli world? Is that a lot? Is that very forward?
Not even. It's not like I offered to read her a poem.
Oh, that would be a step.
That would just be like, hey, you're cute. Let's read poetry together. That'd be fucked up.
Were you trying to read poetry?
Man, I'm not gonna lie.
You sound like you wanted to read poetry.
If things went that way, but they didn't. But all I did was offer a soda.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I was there for that. I think I was somewhere else in the park, maybe on the
You weren't even there. Oh,
on
you
the
probably
carousel.
were. Oh, you might have rid the carousel.
Yeah, the carousel was fun.
Does the monastery have a stance on rides? Like on carnival rides? Like, well, obviously you're allowed to do them. But like,
Yeah.
does the monastery try to like limit like fun or anything? Or
So the whole reason for the monastery is, I mean, there are people who stay at the monastery their whole lives. But in my town or my like village in the Little Hills, we send one child from every family to the monastery,
Mhm.
and they don't have to continue their training once they hit their 19th year.
Mhm.
They're sent back to the village, or they can choose to stay. But the whole reason they're sent in the first place is to gain skills in discipline and critical thinking and mindfulness, so that way when they have to lead their family, because they'll become the patriarch or the matriarch of their family, they have the skills to do that. A lot of people, like I know a couple of former monks who were older, and they would come to visit, and they seemed a lot less disciplined than Monk Yarlin and a lot of the people who stayed, because they hadn't been in the monastery in 20, 30 years, So some people lose it, some people stick with it. But once you're out, you're out. You can do whatever you want.
I see. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's basically just like a school then.
Yeah, it's kind of like a school.
That's rad. Critical thinking, what is that?
It's just like when you're stuck with a problem or something like that, you don't have a lot of time. You think very quickly about the best solution, so you can figure out what to do.
So does it have anything to do with like it's critical? So like it's just like you're hitting the thinking really hard.
Kinda, yeah, you could say that. Like it's critical. So like if you don't think well, things could go pretty bad, right? That's critical thinking.
Whoa.
Or they could go really well if you think really well.
I don't tend to do much thinking, but you hear that, folks at home? You think really well, or you don't think well. Things could go bad. That's cool.
Yeah.
I never thought of such a thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's useful. Sometimes I don't do it. But, I've been out for a year, so my training is probably a little rusty.
I wouldn't say so. You go out there on the battlefield with us, you're kicking ass.
Yeah,
man.
I do enjoy that. That is a lot of fun.
You're like a shortstop.
Yeah. I mean, you're super strong and, like, people can't hit you. Like, they try to hit you and then it just, like, hits your armor and you're just good.
Well, if they hit me, then I'd get a walk. That'd be first base.
Yeah, there you go. Next thing you know, you're getting runs.
Next thing you know, I'm getting that full-on sex.
Well, my whole thing is, like, just don't touch me.
You don't like being touched.
No, they can try and hit me, but I'm going to get out of the way.
And that's why you like to play tag.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point, right? Like, when you're you're trying not to be touched.
I will say, I don't know if anyone at home has heard of this game. Delightful. You play, it's called tag. When you just get a group of friends, they don't even have to be friends. You just go up to someone and say, hey, let's play tag, right?
Yeah.
Play tag, and all you just try to touch the other person with your hand, whoever's it. So there's someone who's like has a disease, leprosy, or like he's contracted something gross, and you don't want him to touch you.
That's right. When you're you're trying to touch other people. When you're not that's when you're trying to get them.
And then if you get touched, you've got the leprosy.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, that's a really rough version of it. But yeah, it's just like nobody wants to be it.
And
right?
then you get tagged. You're a shame. You're an idiot. You're a fool.
Yeah, nobody likes you.
No one likes you. But then after the end of the game, it's all fun. It's over because you don't actually have leprosy.
Yeah, and you don't need any like money or like anything to play. You just need to have hands and legs and be able to run.
Yeah, that's also a good. It's not a very discriminatory game. You could play. Yeah. You could be a frog, humanoid like myself. You'd be a puppy, probably.
Yeah, even a puppy could play.
Anyone's sentient.
Yeah.
Actually, even if you're
just
not,
gotta be able to know what you're doing.
Thanks for learning me that word, Werner, too. By the way, Yes, of course. Anyone around me inevitably, inexorably learns. Right. What was I saying?
We were talking about tag.
Tag. Right. Oh yeah, you could probably. Well, I think even people who weren't aware could play tag. Well, they wouldn't be people, but like a dog, could probably play tag. Like a dog who wasn't humanoid could probably play tag.
Well, it would have to know that it's it when it's it.
Oh, that's true.
That's the thing.
That's true.
A dog will still chase you though, so you can pretend it's it on its behalf.
What if you? Well, actually, I could do it because I can speak with animals.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I just never use my spells because it always makes more sense just to smite. So
yeah, there is a lot of smiting.
right, like there's no. I mean, it's just like I could either deal a shitload of damage to these sharks or talk to them. It's like, why would I want to talk to them?
Yeah, I mean, it is fun to kill things, and like those sharks were assholes. So
I'm glad you think that way. Although most people in the realm, I feel like, think that way. Although Werndog tells me about some people in other realms who are religious but don't like to kill. I don't know what that's about. Sounds crazy to me.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just violent. You have to be okay with killing.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a nice world out there. I've learned in just a year. You know?
Not at all.
So
I'm glad you bring that up. Every shop we go to.
yeah, people are dicks, but you know, I mean, they're all just going through something.
Like even bigger dicks than my dick.
That's a big dick, I guess.
My dick's giant.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find things, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I want like the $30,000 hand wraps that let me do stuff, but then I'm like, do I need?
Fair.
I don't have 30,000 gold and whatever. Money's not even real, so.
Right, my boy Sturt was trying to get plate armor for the longest time. We couldn't find it anywhere. It's like I don't know what's going on. It's like they're only catering to the elite of the elite of the elite of the elite.
Well, like Werner said, there's a supply shortage, right?
Always, perennially.
Perennial.
Oh, so thanks for learning me that word, Werndog. Yes, but yeah, so it's always. I guess it's just got to be the supply thing. Werner, you should talk to that bandit you met in the Wicked Forest. Is that what you said? Yes. I would not do that for the sake of your crew. Doing that would do you a disservice. You are here to fix your own problems. Am I right, Harrin?
I mean, yeah, I've got a problem right now I'm trying to fix, but, you know, nobody wants to let me in the orgy.
Harrin, that is befuddling. You don't have sex, yet you want to go to an orgy.
Well, I mean, everybody's got to have a first time. Where's the best time? An orgy, right?
You're trying to lose your virginity.
I mean, I wasn't opposed to the idea. I'm looking for somebody specifically. I talked to him, but he didn't want to talk to me. So I'll try and talk to him again. But yeah, I mean, like I've heard of orgies. Like a lot of halflings out in the world talked about them.
Who is this man you would like to lose your virginity to? Werner, don't you already know? Yes, but I would. It'd be a good story for the audience.
I don't want to lose my virginity to him.
Oh, you don't want to lose your virginity?
No, I just need to talk to him in general.
Oh, you just need to. Oh, you're only trying to get to this orgy because this person's always at the orgy?
Well, that's what I thought. I mean, I kind of tried to lie my way into that. I thought he'd be there, but then I guess there's like some elf elitism. I've heard about it around the realm a couple times.
Yes, of course.
Have you heard? I mean, I feel like you should do a documentary on the elf elitism.
You think I haven't?
Oh, you have?
Of course.
Okay.
But it doesn't play in this realm.
Oh.
I bring all my cinema to different realms. Aside from Snape's on a plane.
That's like ours.
Yes, everyone in your crew, very stupidly named the Last Crusade. Whatever, just ridiculous, dumb.
I think it's a pretty great name.
It's awful. Anyone in your crew loves Harry Potter. We all know this.
What's Harry Potter? I don't know.
You don't know Harry? Oh, it's the story of the chosen child, the marked boy
Oh, that person sounds annoying AF.
No, he is kind of annoying. He's actually kind of a weird protagonist because he is actually kind of a douchebag.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Yeah.
douchebag.
But you actually root for him because he's like the only guy who can take out like the most evil guy like ever.
I don't think that's a reason.
I might actually disagree with you on that because he's the only guy who can take out like the evil guy.
Well, he might be able to do it, but like, I mean, what if he's like a rapist or super racist or like anybody could be powerful, but like if you're a bad person, you're still a bad person. I'm not going to root for you.
No, correct. But he's not a rapist and he's not a racist. He's actually taking out the guy who is a racist. So that's why
That's good. I mean, I'd root for that guy going down. I'd have to know the person who can take him down before I start rooting for him.
Okay, so you have to see Snape's on a plane. Get a little bit high beforehand.
Okay.
You don't need to get high. It is marvelous cinema, even to the unintoxicated brain. Yeah, sure. Yeah, great. It'll be great sober. Yeah, definitely. But you should watch it.
Okay.
I'll get a little high. But there's a character Harry. He's like the main guy, and he's like the marked boy, and because he's got like a thing. It's a whole long thing. But he's the only guy who prophecy foretells is able to take out like the big bad.
Oh, okay.
And the big bad is racist.
Okay.
Against people who aren't able to be wizards. So actually, he would be racist against me, right, Werndog? Yes, actually, that's a good parallel.
Oh, well, like, all right. I mean, I don't like people like that, so maybe I'd root for him, but I don't know.
Well, you just have to see. But anyways, Snape's on a plane.
Yeah, Snape's on a plane. People, go watch it.
Oh, yes, but we are experiencing a record level of attendance at the Little Hills Theater. Isn't that just because like it's the first show that's ever been put on there? Yes, but still. Okay. But yeah, I guess it's like so I watched it. It was pretty high. It's Harry, the main guy, is on a plane.
Yeah.
And there's this other guy in the film named Snape.
Yeah.
Who they always try to make seem like is a bad guy, and he's kind of a bad guy. Mm-hmm. But near the end of the whole series, he finds the light, I guess,
Okay.
And so this film is about that guy Snape, and he comes out of all these compartments on the plane, and he's like Harry. He goes, Harry, I loved your mother. She was so hot. We should have fucked. And Harry's like, wow, he's a really cool guy. And this just happens in the film, like, I don't know. I tried to count it, but I think it was like more than at least like 33 times.
Yeah, I'd probably want to be high for that.
Yes, I agree. It was better high. Kind of awful sober. The frog has no taste. But yes, if you need to watch it high, that is fine, of course.
All right, watching it high it is. When we go back to the Little Hills, maybe, although, I don't know. Not my favorite place.
No, yeah, you should talk about that. Why don't you like the Little Hills?
Well, my dad's just a dick.
Wait, I thought... Oh, yeah, because he kind of did. He put you at the boarding school, the monastery.
Well, my mom put me at the monastery. But he always tried to get me out. He didn't think I deserved to be there. And then when I came home, he just like kicked me out.
Oh, that sucks. Why'd he kick you out? Just because he thought you were not cool?
I think he just wants me to find my mom. Like, I think he's just sad that, like, she left.
Oh, so you're like a reminder to him.
Maybe. I mean, I have all those siblings, so they should be reminders too, but...
How many siblings do you have?
I have, like, 4 siblings. Yeah.
4?
I don't get to see them very much. So there's like 5 of us.
For halflings, that seems standard. I don't know, though. Is that standard for halflings?
It's kind of standard. It's a normal halfling family.
Because I know Werner told me in my dog family, I had, like, 8 brothers and sisters. But that's normal because there's, like, a litter.
Yeah, the dogs I know have a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, all at once. Yeah, no, we still have to have the babies one at a time.
That's yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It must be hard. You guys got to really like study a lot of poetry in order to have a lot of kids.
I guess. I don't know if everybody just like has poetry and sex all at the same time.
Well, poetry is sex. Well,
Uh,
that's not true. Poetry, it's you got to bask in an ice tub, get out of it, read poetry, have the girl read poetry, roll around on the floor to dry off, make sure she's staring at you directly in the eyes with peering eye contact, tell her all your shames, and then have her tell you that you're a good frog. Am I right or am I right?
that sounds like a lot of work for sex.
It is a lot. It's not even. I don't really even like it that much. I just feel obligated to because I'm a cool guy. Because I'm cool,
Okay.
so I have lots of sex.
There you go. Although, I haven't seen you have any sex on our adventure so far.
It's been hard. Because well, the pandemic really kind of hit me pretty hard.
Oh yeah, that has been rough.
Before you joined the crew, we went to a place called the Peninsula of Petulance, and we all got lesions, and we had to isolate for a while, and it's been hard. I feel like my whole game's gone.
Oh, that kind of stinks.
Yeah, like I went up to that waitress, remember, at the Funland? Well,
Yeah.
you weren't there.
Well, we should go to a brothel then. I don't know. Hopefully, we can get in the orgy. I think somebody said something about we're invited. So, let's get our rocks off.
We got invited?
I think so. We like got back to the castle, and that like person Cyrena knows was like, no orgy.
Not gonna lie, super down. But I'm gonna need to like practice making up some poetry though.
Yeah, you might need to start getting it down. I mean, although you can't really write it, can you? You just gotta like
I don't even
recite it.
No, I don't know how to write. I do
memorize it.
I do it on the spot.
Yeah. All right. Well.
But I only got the one book of Apple Thitibits because that's the only book I've bought. And people, I got to tell the girls that it's Apple Thitibits. So we got to find some girls that look like they have never read Apple Thitibits.
Well, hopefully people at this orgy haven't read Apple Thitibit.
Hopefully.
So.
We'll see. Werner, if they've read Apple Thitibits?
I don't really look into the literary pursuits of the common folk on just random cruises. My purview is a lot more important than that.
Okay. So, again, about these stances, how many of them do you know?
Right now I know 3. I have 2 tattoos, though. I need the 3rd.
And the tattoos are related to the stances?
Yeah, it's like a rite of passage. Every time you learn a new stance, you get a tattoo.
Okay. Do you remember when we went to the nightclub and
Yeah.
you got trashed for the first time?
What do you mean, Trad?
I think you were very hungry.
Yes, I remember being super hungry.
You were. I don't know why everyone in the world can hear this. I don't know why I'm whispering. That's so dumb.
Yes, Frog, you are a moron.
Yeah, you're right. No, I'm smart.
Yeah, he's smart.
I'm a slugger. Anyways, you got drunk, dude.
What?
You got drunk.
Wait, like alcohol?
Alcohol drunk.
No, I didn't. All I did was drink stars.
What are how do you drink stars?
Cyrena gave me a bunch of stars out of these glass bottles.
So, she gave you a star. Oh, like she had like some.
Yeah, it's all bubbly. It's kind of like gold, so it's kind of like a star.
Bubbly.
But that isn't alcohol.
You mean like it's sparkling?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I think that might have been alcohol. I don't know.
What?
I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I'm not I don't drink alcohol.
Yeah. No, you're right.
That was alcohol?
I might. No, but I don't.
It was kind of fun. But no, I'm not supposed to drink alcohol.
Well,
like,
well, at least, honestly, I feel like I've overstepped my bounds here a little bit.
God. Well, I guess we're both learning stuff today, Ken.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I thought you knew that you had gotten wrecked.
Well, I did feel very funny. Is that what being drunk is?
Yep.
Well, I'm supposed to have adventures, but we were always told, drinking alcohol just makes you less sharp, less able.
I wouldn't say so. Well, I feel it's about how drunk you get. So if you go too far, then yes. But if you do a little, it'll make you a little looser,
Oh,
a little more loosey goosey,
kind of like the drunk style.
a bit of the drunk style.
Yeah, I've heard of monks that do that.
Yeah. Yep. I have two. Well, I think I've seen some.
Yeah.
Because when they're walking around, they look all like they're not balancing so well.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the whole thing. They trick you into thinking.
But then they hit you like a waterfall.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I don't know. Monk Yarlin never really thought of that discipline as like amazing. Like it had its limits.
He never liked it.
No, I mean the whole idea is just being mindful, like being present, and like he always said, it just makes you not present.
It sounds like a load of trash to me.
Hey, the world's beautiful if you take a look.
It is, isn't it? Do you gotta be somewhere? You trying to get out of here? Or you wanna?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta head back to the island, so.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to
No worries.
take you over.
I think you do too. Like we gotta.
We
get
actually
back
gotta
there.
go. I think we got like a function to attend, right?
Yeah. So is this like Werner's show, your show?
It's my show.
Oh, okay. So like, how do we close this thing?
This is a segment I like to call Frogging About It.
Oh, okay.
When you try to join an orgy on a boat, but your dick's too fucking big, and everyone thinks it's super hot, so hot that they wouldn't want to have you read them poetry. Forget about it.
I like that one.
That's it. Hey, thank you for being on the show.
Super happy to be here. Thank you for
It was
having me.
great to have you. Hopefully you come on again.
Great convo. Lots learned. Now
Lots
I know
learned.
what stars are. What do they call stars?
Champagne, I think.
Champagne.
Is that what the... Is that... I think that's what... I don't know why I would know that.
Is that what Cyrena drinks?
Yep. Well, she drinks everything.
She drinks.
She's
everything.
a goat!
Well, like she like asked for a lot of stars at the club, and I see her asking for stars a lot. So I think that's like
true.
her preferred drink.
And mine is light beer.
Okay.
And she likes stars, and Sturt just kind of drinks whatever's craziest, I feel like.
I just assumed he drank oil.
Relic drinks stuff, but, well, Relic is really the one who should be drinking oil.
Yeah.
Was that racist? Is it racist of me to say? Speciesist?
He's a robot.
He's a robot. Yeah, okay. All right, no, I'm good, right? Werndog?
Yes, you are good.
All right,
Yes, you should close this out.
hey, shut up. I was about to...
It was nice to meet you, Vern.
Here's the sports segment of the show. We just beat the Baltimore Orioles. I scored a bunch of home runs.
That's the news you said last time.
All right, everyone, have a good night. Have lots of sex.